listen, you've come to the wrong place with you're not going to win a Super Bowl with Mike Tomlin. I mean, the question is he the one to blame for not developing a quarterback? Because the offensive coordinator there was Matt Canada. You want to blame Canada? If we're going to go, again, we just had a Trey Parker, Matt Stone individual here, right?
I mean, he hires the coordinators.
No, so if the offense is not suited to grow a quarterback, is Kenny Pickett's demand to go from volunteer to hostage on Tomlin? Is the 10-3 start only to have it crap out at the end of last year on Tomlin? I don't know about that business about him refusing to let Russ change the play. I mean, why have a veteran quarterback and not allow that individual neck up who's played enough football to change out of a play? I don't know. You heard Albert Breer make very passive-aggressive statements, not telling the full story about the relationship soured. And we're going to talk to Jerry Dulac about that in 5 minutes' time when he kicks off hour number 2. Is Tomlin to blame for the fact that the one criticism of him that I hear from so many Steeler fans that it's very difficult for me to push back on is, who is his tree of coaches? You talk about the McVay tree, which comes essentially from the Shanahan tree, right? You talk about the Holmgren tree that turns into the other trees that you see. Andy Reid is off the Holmgren tree. Mooch, Gruden, right? Like, that's what you talk about Hall of Fame coaches. Who is on the Tomlin tree, and is that part of the reason why they don't finish games and they don't win playoff games? Again, I speak to so many of the players on that play for Tomlin. They love him, and there's a good reason to do so. But to sit here and say they can't win a Super Bowl as long as Mike Tomlin's the coach, I will push back on that. They can't win a Super Bowl as long as they're playing rotating quarterbacks without finding the next Big Ben they thought they had in Pickett, and then that blew up. And is that on Pickett, or is that on the coach? Or is that on both? Who's it on? I don't know. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.